Hey Pisces only, it's Victoria, as you all know, except for you newbies. Welcome if you're new. Like and subscribe. I do have a monthly contest going on. Look at this, I got this one little hair. I can never do this backwards thing. Anyway, you just have to deal with that hair sticking up. I have a monthly contest going on. Like and subscribe. I will do a drawing every month for a free 30-minute reading. So, Crystal Lundergan and I were not able to mesh schedules. She had a very limited schedule, and my schedule has been outrageous. So she asked me to give her reading to someone else. So I have, when I did the drawing, I felt strongly inclined toward a girl named Savannah Thomas. And I can't remember if she's here or Victory House. I think she's Victory House. I haven't had the time to reach out to Savannah, so if you're watching this channel, I think she's a Cancer, not a Pisces, but I don't know. I'm going to mention her. I've decided to give it to her, so if you're listening, if you're here, I will reach out to you over the next couple days, but the free 30-minute reading is yours. I know you're going through tons and tons of struggles, so I just felt super led. And please, don't be angry or upset. You know, I have to follow what God tells me to do. All right, if you're new and you want to fast forward, please go ahead. But for my regulars, I'm going to give you an update on my life. You're probably wondering what all this stuff is. See, I can't do the backwards thing on my arm. Those are... The camera just turned off. Thank God I caught it before I finished your reading. I would have been mad. Go away, devil. You're not welcome here. So, where's the other piece? Okay. Come on. Yeah, this one piece sticks down here. Okay. These are 2 plastic brackets, which are going to be put in my spine. Well, let's not say that yet. And a screw. And this is the titanium they want to put in my back. So they have to remove those C5, 6, and 7, I think they're removing in order to get that vertebrae. It's basically my vertebrae is indented into my spine. So it's pushing on my back, causing pinched nerves, sciatica. I lose my balance. Sometimes I get weird pains throughout my body. Well, you've seen me probably where I will go, ouch. So anyway, these blue things, I found out I'm allergic to gold, nickel, and cobalt. And these are blue. This started itching right away. And this one, they left, I don't know, see, I can't do the backwards thing. See the red little bumps in those squares? That's where I had allergic reactions. So what the doctor said is these most likely have cobalt particles in them. You know, whatever they use to make this coating. So I'm allergic to this coating. I don't know what's underneath it, but I know the coating bothers me because it itches like hell. And these 2 items I'm fine with. So I don't know if they can reuse this bracket. So I also had a disability hearing this week. And I'll hear in a couple months how that goes. As far as the apartment goes, I think I told you I got a notice to quit. I have started packing. My house is a little mess right now. I'm exhausted. I worked this week, which I only worked 20 hours because of my disabilities, which a lot of you know I've had injuries from the past, from 15 years ago. A lot of trauma to my head, so I have some memory and focus issues. I don't even know why I said that. See, I lose my spot. But anyway, so I had a disability hearing. Because I can't work like I used to. I was a senior software consultant. I've been a compliance analyst. I'm doing research analyst work for a local government entity right now. But it takes everything I have to sit there and concentrate on that 20 hours for the week. And it's so hard for me not to want to take naps. Because with everything going on in my body, with the fibromyalgia, the nerve damage, and the stress, blah, 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 and the pain, 20 hours is difficult for me. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. I feel like this work will offer me a position, but I'll have to take a month off to have the surgery if I decide, if I can. I don't know if those 2 blue components are a deal breaker. And I know I'm rattling, so if you're new, please move on. If you're not into listening to this. So, anyway. I don't know what I'm going to do today. Bear with me 1 second. So anyway, I have to come up with about $1,300 or $1,400 for a deposit on a new place. I don't know what's going on here. I contacted the ACLU, and I don't know if I told you that last time. Basically, that's the American Civil Unities Liberty, because someone in the office released private information about me, and also they were not concerned about my safety. Anything. I put a work order in to look at Callie. She's so back there all cuddled up. She's just waiting for me to cuddle with her. She wants her supper is what she wants. She's been begging since 3 o'clock. I think it's, what time is it? 4:40 right now, p.m. in the U.S. Mountain time. I'm on mountain time. So anyway, that's my update. I am waiting on a couple things from a couple people to give me the go-ahead to get out of here, because I'm trying to do everything legally and lawfully. I'm not trying to break any rules. I've already pissed enough people off by telling management they were a piece of shit, so, which is what got me in this mess. But it was because I was defending people who were getting robbed, you know. I was doing the right thing, you know. But God told me, and I don't know if I told you this the other day, God told me to believe in what is my truth, because I am correct, and to not let my head get in the way. So that's the promise I'm standing on. So I have a little money put away. I got a small check this week. I've got to go get my tags for my car and pay my phone bill. And then what I have left over, because it wasn't a full paycheck, I need to use for applications for apartments or wherever I'm going. So that'll probably cost me $100, $150. Unless I find one the first time, then it'll only cost me $20, $25. But it's gonna be a tight 2 weeks. Sometimes my ex helps me out, but he's been drinking really heavy, and I just choose not to be around him. So I'm hoping God will put everything in place. And then I just got money from unemployment that was due me from like last year, and then they sent me 2 letters this week saying I owe that money back. They overpaid me. I'm like, I just went to audit. I asked for a claims audit because I knew they owed me money, and they were like, we definitely agree we owe you money, but we don't know how much. And this week I got 2 letters saying, the first one was $368, and the second one was for $2,000, I think, or something. I'm like, you just gave me that money back in February, or no, May. And I've been living off it, you know, and $2,000 doesn't go very far. So, I mean, it's gone after 2 months, 2.5 months, you know, rent and everything else. So, I was just like, it was a very stressful week. All right, we're going to put the camera down. I've blabbed long enough. Look at that, 6 minutes. You guys are probably tired of me. You're like, get on to me. You guys are always welcome to fast forward if you don't want to hear my babbling. If you're not connected to me and, you know, interested in what's going on in my life. I love your comments. I love when you guys tell me what's going on and you reveal stuff about yourself. As long as it's truthful and authentic, I will listen to you. I will support you. I will pray for you. Can I offer you the world or a miracle? No. You know, my life's hard. And if you're all Pisces, you know, we are always fighting demons because we're in our last life as far as the zodiac goes. We're ascending. We're becoming more spiritually aware. We're doing all those things we need to do to achieve our crowns in heaven, because we worked really hard for 12 astrological lives. And we're at the end of that. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm always about, yes, I'm having a cocktail, so I am rattling. And it's because I didn't sleep last night. The stress this week has been unreal, between phone calls and work. And anyway, I won't get into it. But so it's going on 5 o'clock. I'm having a cocktail. It's my first one. And I just smoked a big fat chubby, so it's probably why I'm rattling. Got a lot of pent-up energy. I need to get back to the gym, but I broke my toes and my foot was sore for a couple days. And then I've been buying rum. I normally drink whiskey, but they have this huge bottle of rum on sale for $19, and it's like a $50 bottle size, so it lasts me almost 3 weeks. So I've been drinking that, but I notice my face gets puffy. Like, I can't have more than 2 drinks. Like, it puts weight on me. Rum is so sugary. I prefer my whiskey, but Like the bottle of whiskey, I like the Bird Dog Blackberry whiskey, but it lasts me like 4 days. And this stuff lasts me 3.5 weeks. And I pay the same price for each of them. So, all right, what else do we have for Pisces, Lord? A lot of reversals. This whole spread is reversals. That sucks big time. Sorry, guys. I don't even know if I want to read these reversals, but we'll see. What else, Lord? Oh, we got one more. All right. We're having storms coming in, so it's really shadowy in here, so I'm having a hard time seeing. All right, financial constraints, upright. Well, that's the one card that should be in the reverse, right, guys? Man holding a coin, not feeling you have enough money, and you need to move. Oh my God, this is my story. Lord, I hope this means everybody, because this isn't just about me. This is about my people. So, all right. So there's a lot of financial constraints. I know this is going on with Savannah. She's a water sign. Like I said, I think she's a Cancer. But all of us water signs, if you ever read like water sign, fire sign readings, have you ever noticed that all the energies are similar? So, all right. Here we go. All right. You aren't coming out of turbulence, but there is a struggle to move on. And you're unable to take action right now because you're waiting. You're waiting. I know for me, I was told I would have an answer today, and I didn't get it. And I knew already that I wouldn't hear what I need to hear till next Friday. So all I can do is trust and believe and start packing my shit. And I'm going to just start putting applications into other places to live and pray it all falls together. Because God said he has my back, so I'm trusting. So there's balance needed here. Like, you have so much going on. Like, I haven't cleaned my house. I'm like, as you can tell, my couch, like I always make my blanket, my pillows nice every day, make my bed, blah, blah, blah. I have a background in interior design, so I like my place to look nice. I'm kind of a little bit perfectionist sometimes. Not totally, but, so, as you know, my life's been crazy. So here I am wandering off again. My anxiety's high, as you know. I didn't sleep last night, and that's why I'm so anxious. So much going on. All right, you can't move, you can't talk. Like me, I got an order of cease and desist from my property manager's lawyer. I'm not allowed to talk to them. Because I said, if you don't work this out with me and help me to get out of here, I'm gonna sue you. I'm like, I don't want this. Really what I want you to do is to give me this time and help me, you know, transfer everything I need to transfer and get me into another place. And they refused to do that. So now, they've had a lawsuit before. I didn't know this when I moved in, but they had a lawsuit before. And the ACLU won a big case against them. So we are going to see what happens. God says I'm justified. I'm not in it for the money. I just want to be safe and secure. And know that nobody's coming into my apartment when I'm not here or when I'm in the shower. That freaked me out. So anyway, I'm going to move on. I'm going to shut up. Holy shit, I feel like I unburdened the world. I haven't talked to I really haven't talked about all of this, like everything to one person. It's been little bits with this person, that person. So I unloaded. Sorry, guys. Love me, hate me. I love you guys, so thank you. A lot of you. I love your comments. I love talking to you. We are so like, you know, that's just Pisces for you. Okay. All right. So there's some balance needed. The next couple weeks are going to be tough. All right, you're struggling and you're waiting, and we've got Archangel Gabriel. All right, so you can't really speak a lot about what's going on. You have to watch your P's and Q's right now. Like, you don't want to show your hand, right? You don't want to let other people see your cards. Thinking woman, you're a little bit unsure about what's next, what to do. And third chakra, sorry, I can't read upside down. Archangel Gabriel. I think Gabriel is really good for helping you find your keys and stuff too, like lost items. I think it's Gabriel. I might be wrong. You can look it up. Oh, it's up right. So they want you to trust your intuition, have purpose and focus, understand who you are, that you are valuable. You are completely right in what you believe, in your thoughts, your character. Like, you know that you're a person of, you know that God loves you more than anything in this world. And that's one thing I learned having to surrender over the last 15 years. My parents abandoned me when I was a kid. My grandmother raised me from the age of 10 and a half up. And then I came to Colorado when I was 26. So I've been separated from my family for a long time. I'm not close to them anymore. But I was the one that always kept us together. Like, my parents are selfish, and so are all my siblings. Like, they don't care about anybody but themselves. I was the one that had the dinners, gave presents, blah, blah, blah. Never got anything in return. It was like, oh, I have family, I have kids, this and that. And I'm like, it's just me. I give you guys so much. I spend thousands of dollars on you, and you treat me like shit. But, oh well. Those days are over, because I don't make that kind of money anymore. But anyway, you are coming out of a stage to no longer have heartbreak. So there is new love coming. It's something that's going to be long and withstanding. It's something that's going to be deep and personal and connected. So know that you are going to have that love that you want, that shows you the respect and the communication and the equal give and take. You see my legs moving? I'm hyper. This is how I get around the full moons, which I think was Wednesday. So it didn't really affect me as much last week. It either affects me the week before or the week after. It seems like it's getting me the week after. But of course, I got so much going on and I'm not sleeping, so I'm on adrenaline mode. So I'm ranting. Bear with me. Hit the 10-second button. That's all I can say. Where are we at? 15 minutes. We're doing all right. Sixth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. I had to write what they meant on the card because it didn't come with a book. And I was like, what does this mean? So I had to look them up. Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition when it comes to love. But look we've got Jesus here. And if you don't believe in Jesus, that's okay. Whoever you believe in, right? I'm not here to persecute you. I'm here to love you and give you love and light. So I don't care if you're gay or whatever. I have a nephew, I guess she's my niece now, who's transgender. I struggle with that. I really struggle with the he, she, and the, like I worked with someone and she referred to be called this. And I didn't understand what they were like, I kept saying she and they kept going this and I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? I mean, I was born in the 60s, guys. I'm like, this is all new to me. And, you know, I have no problem with this stuff, but at least tell me what it means and what I'm supposed to expect or understand. This stuff just comes at me and then they get mad at me because I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. This what? You know, sorry, I'm kind of like off the chart right now. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I mean, if you're one of those people, explain to people because I have no clue. I learned a little bit from talking to my niece. I don't know if she's fully transgender now or not, but she's changed her name. She dresses as a girl, blah, blah, blah. But she's very secluded and she doesn't believe in God at all, which drives me nuts because she's always going through battles and depression and blah, blah. So I'm going to move on. Anyway, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I love everybody. But if you want to be referred to as something or you're different than somebody else, help me to understand. Don't get mad at me because I don't understand you. I'm not judging you. I just don't understand. So explain it to me. Okay, I'm going to move on. I'm trying to close some barrier gaps here, okay? You guys want respect. You want people to know you. Then tell us how we're supposed to understand you, okay? All right, because it's all new to us. All new. We grew up boy, girl, boy, girl. You know, you were gay or you're not gay, you know? So all this new stuff is new to us. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Maybe somebody needed to hear that. I don't know. My anxiety is so high. I feel like I'm on steroids right now. And that's how I get ever since I've had these head injuries. Around the full moons, I am a nut job, especially when menopause came along. Woo, watch out. Okay, healer of the ages. So God's gonna heal all this pain from the past, new relationships. I hope you're enjoying my comic show here. It was either give you a reading or not give you a reading. Because tomorrow morning, I didn't want to get up and give you a reading. And I might still, but I need to get some cleaning done. And I need to get some packing done and laundry done. Alright. And then on Sunday, I need to do some, I'm not saying I won't do a reading, but I need to start doing some heavy meditation and praying and just like getting in my funk. Or getting in God's funk. Alright. The garden and the gate. So there's something here holding you back. something that you're attached to that's not letting you move forward. It could be, love. It could be toxicity. It could be not wanting to leave your norm. Like, oh, I'm happy here. Like, you're afraid to go outside of your home. Like, you don't want to leave your home. You're afraid. You don't want to move out of your parents' house. You're afraid. You don't want to leave your boyfriend because you're afraid. But you can't have this beautiful, beautiful. And look at the countryside. It reminds me of Italy. I'm part Italian, and my family comes from the mountains of Puglia. My great-grandfather was one of 12 boys that immigrated here in the 1920s. And of course, married my grandmother, who's fully Polish. So I have a very diverse background. I grew up with my grandmother and my great-grandmother on the Polish side. But I learned a lot from both sides, so I'm an excellent cook. But anyway, it reminds me of that. And I've always loved the mountains, so I know where that comes from. I'm more of a mountain girl. Like, I can't stand the hot sun and the beach. Like, if I go to somewhere warm, like, I swim in the pool. I may go lay on the beach, but I swim in the pool. What is that reflecting? Is that this? What is that? Something's, I don't know what that is. Oh, it doesn't matter. All right. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Be creative. All right. So, there are some things that are going to be changing, and it's going to ask you to be open-minded, to be creative, to think outside the box. So there are things that are coming up, and like, I'm going to give an example. Say for me, I'm going to be looking for a new place to live. I don't know if I can afford if I could find a small house with a fence, that would be great, because I so want a dog, and the cats could go outside. Gray White loves to go outside. And I've been dying for a dog, and I've been seeing dogs in the clouds, and so I know God's bringing me a dog this year, or soon, anyway, at least by spring. So I know what I'm looking for. So I'm being very creative in how I think, so therefore I think, I manifest, right? I want maybe a duplex with a patio, or a townhouse with a patio, or a balcony, or an apartment with a balcony. So I'm looking for certain things. I want central air and heat. I can't stand air conditioners and swamp coolers. They drive me insane. But anyway, another story. All right. Okay, so you have so much going on in your life right now. You're not even thinking about love. Like, I've thought a couple times, what if that guy calls me? Like, I can feel him coming back, right? The messages have been all about him. And, I'm like, I don't even have time for him. Even if he called me and said, let's go get a drink. I don't have time. I went the other day from 7:30 in the morning to like 8 o'clock at night. It was just unreal. And I can't even work a full-time job. And yet I have so much going on with phone calls and meetings and blah, blah, blah. It's just been unreal. So, yeah. How are you going to fit a boyfriend or a girlfriend in, or a love interest, whatever the case is for you? Okay. So it's really about taking care of yourself right now. I mean, there's love coming for you, right? But it's going to require balance. You're thinking, I'm already going from morning till night. I've been up since, well, I didn't sleep. I got out of bed at 6 or 7. I was up with my alarm went off. I was up all night. Let's just say that. So, it's really about taking care of yourself, loving yourself. But love is coming. There is a get-together, a celebration with somebody, or with somebody who had a third party, because we have daughter romance in the reverse, and it didn't work out. All right, do we have all the cards here? I'm starting to get scattered. My cards have moved. But balance is needed with the yin and yang. Did I get everything? Yeah. Okay. All right, and then we have the sun, right? So after you get together with this person, something opens up. Something opens up. All right. Ooh, I just went in my head for a minute. I met this guy. He's actually a business associate, but he likes tarot and he's learning new ways to manifest. And he's going through the same thing as I am. He's a fire sign dealing with a water sign, and I'm a water sign dealing with a fire sign. I don't think he realized it, but I'm thinking we might end up together. He's got a background in IT, being a senior software consultant for 20 years. I can talk about his work and discuss, but he's also into tarot and manifestation. And I don't know how he feels about God, but we've been talking a lot. His father's dying right now. What was that noise? Oh, it's outside. Okay. I heard beeping. Right. We'll see. I have a feeling he's going to be the competitor to my person I'm waiting for, the passion and chemistry, Charlie Charmer guy. I call him Charlie Charmer. Sexy Walker. What's that? How does readings by Shark? She calls him. What does she say? Smooth talker, sexy walker. She says. I don't watch her very often. Her readings are different, and they don't always speak to me, so I don't watch her that often. But every now and then she'll put a reading out that I really like. But if you want to know good Pisces readers, my two favorite readers are Sweet Soul Tarot and Universal Intuition. And I probably shouldn't be telling you the competition, but that's just who I am. Okay? Right? Just book all your readings with me. That's all I gotta say. All right. I love you guys. I know you know my humor. Okay. The Magician in the Mirror in reverse, Envy in reverse, and the World in reverse. What the hell? What do we got going on here? We're going to clarify. Because I'm confused. Of course, my focus and attention is, like, not really there. Okay. So there's something you're speaking your truth about. And here comes this Knight of Wands, that fire sign. Okay. Alright, so where they were false to you in the past, they haven't forgotten about you. They still think about you. And here they come, offering some kind of love, a wish fulfillment here with the Star card. Sorry, I'm shaking this table and it moves the camera. I have one subscriber, she hates it, and I'm really sorry. It's just not the budget to get a tripod and a nice camera right now. Alright. Especially when the state tells me I owe them $2,300. Like, I haven't worked in 7.5 months. Or longer than that with COVID. It's been weird. Anyway, we're not going to go there. Alright, so this person comes back. You wanted them, you've dreamt about them, but now you're trapped in your head. You are getting downloads from Spirit and God about this person. Like, you've known things, you're learning things. Like, for me, I intuitively know. Like, when that person and I had the drama and I found out there was a third person, I knew, I told all my friends, he'll be back, he'll be back, he'll be back. They all come back. In my situation, they all come back, unfortunately. Because they get good loving, they get good meals, they get taken care of, the house, you know, they get a clean house, their clothes get long, you know, they want for nothing. They get up, make them breakfast. I mean, that's just the person I am. But I'm never good enough to marry. But anyway, that's changing, and you might feel that way too. So maybe I needed to say that so you guys understand. You're not the only one that go through that. You're going to choose not to be with this person. All right. Let's go back to, all right, what else is going on here, Lord? Anxiety. So you're a little nervous about money right now. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to pull $1,500 out of my ass for utility deposits and rent. Oh, the rent, I'm not worried about. The rent I have, it's the deposit. So it's coming up with that extra. I can get a little bit of help from an organization here, but it's not enough to cover it. I think they'll give me like $500 or something. I don't know. I'm waiting on these things to come in to tell me what I can do. All right, so you're wondering if you're going to be victorious, if you're going to be able to get through this. Like, you're lacking patience, you're lacking strength, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know where to go, you want to make the right decision, like you don't want to get where you're going and have to move again. I know. I want to get somewhere where I'm going to stay a while, unless someone asks me to move in with them down the road, but that's not even here. Jordan, healing, and happiness. Spirit wants you to give them more attention. I haven't had time. I have taken a few times to just stop and turn on K-Love and praise God. I've had to. And, but as you can tell, I'm so anxious that it's hard for me to be my best grounded spiritual self when these full moons come around. Sometimes the new moons will do this to me too. And not sleeping doesn't help me. So. There's been weird noises in my apartment all week. I saw a demon in my kitchen the other day, and I went out in the kitchen, and I'm like, by the blood of Jesus, you're not welcome here. I command you to leave my apartment. And I was commanding him, and he wasn't leaving. And then I heard this noise in my bedroom. And I walked in the bedroom, and my cats are sleeping on the bed. And I know they haven't moved. They were there when I walked out into the kitchen, because I was putting clothes away or something. And I'm like commanding this demon. I'm like, by the blood of Jesus, I command you to leave this apartment. This is the house of the Lord. You're not welcome here. I send you to the ethers, right? I'm doing all this, and I don't know if it was for my protection, or something was just trying to distract me. But I heard this noise in the bedroom, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I heard it this morning too. Something fell or dropped. And I don't know where it came from. I've never found it. I don't know what it is. So I go in the bedroom, and I keep this little, it's like a pill bottle with when I grind my weed, after I grind it, I put it in there, and then I keep it in a little, like, makeup bag with my pipe and rolling papers and blah, blah, blah. And it was on the floor, and I had the cap off because I had just rolled a joint. And it had been thrown on the floor. Nothing was in that room. There was no wind. The window wasn't open. The fan wasn't going. So I don't know what the deal was there. So then I was like, Archangel Michael, please come into my house, do a sweep. I have so many energies. There's 80 apartments in this building. It's a huge building. Huge. It's got all kinds of meeting areas and cafes and blah, blah, blah. Supposedly security, but that's not working well, as we all know. But anyway, so there's so many energies in here. And it's affordable housing, so it's affordable to people like the elderly and some mental health people, and obviously street urchins that don't want to do shit with their lives. And so, what was I saying? I have no freaking idea. See, that's how tired I am. Anyway, I was talking about something. I have no idea what it was. Oh, guys, be patient with me. It'll come to me in a minute. I have no freaking idea what I was saying to you. Isn't that sad? This is what happens when I get tired. Alright, sorry guys. It's only my first drink, I swear. The Thinking Man. I don't even know where I am in this reading. Lord, Spirit, help me out, please, because I was telling a story and I totally lost my point. Give me some recognizance. Recognizance? I can't even say the word right now. Help me to understand what I was saying and to finish what I was giving a message about. I'm sorry, guys. I'm rattling. I'm around 31 minutes. Okay, the Thinking Man. You're probably like, I'm hanging up on her. Temple Path. Archangel Michael. Root chakra. Fear. So don't let fear overcome you. And I've been really... I have felt my family around me, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, all my great aunts and uncles. My grandmother was one of 8 children, so they were my family versus my father, mother, and my brothers and sisters. I grew up separate from them. We each kind of grew up separate, except for my younger brother and sister. They grew up with their mother. Excuse me. But, yeah, trusting in God, looking to God for everything. Don't let anxiety hold you back. There are several possibilities coming your way. Remember we talked about the video, I think it was not yesterday, but the day before, about the miracles are endless. Like, God has your back. Like, if you're in your truth, you are going to win. So know that. If you're not lying or being deceptive, God's got you. So, understand. What is that on the floor? Oh, it's just a shadow on the carpet. I was like, what is that white spot right there on this by the ottoman? Yeah, as long as you're being truthful, you're going to win this battle. You're definitely going to win this battle. And know that. Remember what I said in the beginning of the reading? If you know that you're right in your truth, then know that you will win. Okay? So I have been going around like, victorious. Like, I'm victorious. Like, and I've been shouting in front of people, which is so unlike me. Okay, so here, what do we got here? Man holding the heart. So we have strategy reverse. So this person is going to come in with no strategy. there is someone coming. I don't know if this is this past person, but there's someone coming in with no, excuse me, I slept with the windows open last night. I've been struggling through that. Excuse me. He doesn't have any motive. Like, he's here because he's being truthful. He's not sure how he feels about you yet, whatever this person is doing. But there is someone coming that's going to treat you right. All right. Jackie Tomlin cards. I know this reading's long. I'm so sorry. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Did I say that last time? Ooh, my thumb's hurting. I'm struggling with this left hand. The pain has been, well, it's been bad since I've started working because I'm typing for 5 hours a day. Hopefully it's strengthening it, but I've discovered that I can't, that hand is useless. I mean, I can comb my hair, brush my teeth, lift my hair up, put my clothes on, blah, 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 but I can't lift anything of value. All right, we got a ton of cards. Yes, answer. You will be victorious. Someone you know, and ending's a closer. So I feel this is that person. They're coming back in, and you're going to create an ending with them. You're going to be like, no, because I just know you're not going to invest. I know you're dabbling with someone else. You're too fucking GQ for me. All right. I know my guy's, like, he's hot. Like, I'm like, why are you even interested in me? I'm, like, 11 years older than you. I got fat and cellulite and blah, blah, blah. I shouldn't think that way, but he's freaking hot. I'm like, what are you doing with me? But chemistry, you know. All right, endings and closures. Relax, take some downtime, rest before thing. Okay, so something's coming in your favor with legal contract or a document. Delays are in your favor. Delays are in your favor. Why is this in the reverse? I'm not going to read that in the reverse because I don't know why it would come out in the reverse. What's this card about, Lord? So, in my case, I think I'm going to get those answers. I'm going to be able to move. I'm going to be able to sign a contract. I'm going to be able to go on with my life. In the meantime, here comes this person. And you're like, I'm too busy for you right now. And I don't think you're going to give me what I want. So, see ya. That was my personal take. Take it as it resonates with you. What is this Scorpio energy? This could be the person coming back. Okay, thank you, Lord. They have heavy Scorpio, or they have a Scorpio. My person is a Leo Scorpio moon. So, the delay of this person not coming back right away is meant to. Gosh, excuse me. Sorry, huge frog in my throat. So, it's the timing's not right. If he came back now or she came back now, it wouldn't work. It may not work anyway, but it's a divine thing. It's supposed to happen when it happens. Like, everything's supposed to be in place, right? Because if they come back now, they may not be mentally ready. You know what I mean? And everybody's got to be in the right headspace and heart space when God brings you back together. Because this is all about you and God. This was meant to be, even though it hurt, because I'm often asking, why would you bring this person in for such a short time and make me fall in love with them? And then you take them away. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I bitch all the time. I'm a bitcher. Oh, and don't steal from me or lie to me. Then I'm really an evil bitch. That is me coming back from letting everybody walk all over me for almost 50 years. And now I don't put up with it. You want to fuck with me? You want to treat me wrong? You want to lie to me? Watch and see what happens. Oh, my ex, when I lived with him for 10 years, he would get drunk sometimes and hit me, and I started putting dish soap and cayenne pepper in his coffee. Well, that straightened his ass up because I heard him on the phone one day go, I'm afraid to eat at home. I eat out now. I'm like, that's right, motherfucker. You're going to learn that you're not going to hit me because this evil bitch is going to fucking get you back. So, I mean, I didn't harm him in any way. I just, you want to hurt me? Watch what I do to you. I broke his favorite lamp one time because there was no dealing with him, and he always won, you know, because he had more physical ability to beat me down. And so I started fighting back. I learned how to fight back manipulatively to get back at him in ways that I wasn't doing any harm or was able to get in trouble with the law. I learned, like, I listen to people. You know, if you're gonna fuck with me, I'm gonna learn everything about you that I can, and then I'm gonna use it against you. I know, it sounds terrible. But when you do so good all your life and then you're naive and then you just get beat down because people take advantage of you because of your generosity and your naivety, it's like, not anymore, folks. You're messing with the wrong cookie. All right. The Chosen. I haven't watched that series yet. It's about God and Jesus and all that. It's a series. I haven't seen it. A lot of Christians are watching it, but I'm not a church-going person. So, I mean, how many movies about Jesus can you watch between Moses and whatever, all of that stuff? You get tired of it. I do anyway. So, the one movie I did like was the one that Mel Gibson did. It was about Jesus Christ. I cried in that movie. Like, I really understood how Christ felt at that moment when I watched that movie. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, it was magnificent. Running on. What's going on here? Oh God, we're at 40 minutes here. I'm going to let you guys go after this. Temperance. The Lovers in reverse. Tied up. All right, we need another card. Okay, so there's some patience and healing needed regarding a decision over a partnership, a business alliance, family. I don't know if this is love yet. I don't know if this is love yet. Well, oh, I forgot to read these. Sorry, guys. See, I'm tired. All right, help me out, Lord. Like, you're in a new place, a new home. Some of you are leaving relationships, leaving marriages, people you've been with for a long time. Some of you are venturing out from your parents. With these two reversed, there's something you don't want to put an effort in. And I feel it's that person. But then here comes this passionate offer. What is this passionate? Sorry, it kept giving me messages. Oh, so this person wants to win you over. But you don't feel like you're on the same page. You don't feel like it's going to work. It's not going to be in your favor. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm going to leave it there. You guys don't need to hear me ramble for any more than 41 minutes. Like and subscribe to be in the contest. Again, that'll be drawn the first week of August. Love you guys. Whew. Prayers for peace and joy for all of you, and all your problems work out for you. May you have victory. I pray these things for you. By my Father, by the Holy Spirit, by the Lord Jesus. Thank you guys. Love you. Take care.